actors on the scene. The gorgeous Boris Kodjoe is here.
He's so hot.
And later, take a breath, we are giving away a Chanel bag to one lucky audience member because Gab Bag is back, and it is fierce. Plus, we're gonna turn things up and see if our audience has got the moves. You heard me, impromptu dance-off returns.
Yes.
But first, let's have a little girl chat, shall we?
Yes, honey, because this has been weighing on my heart.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Okay, so I know everybody heard of an intervention, right?
Yes.
That's some real serious stuff, but let me tell you what else is uber serious. When you watch your friends make the same mistakes over and over and over and over again, right?
Yeah.
So right now, we have got to pull an intervention with my girl Karrueche. Okay? Because, you know, I don't know about this back and forth that she got going on with my man Chris Brown. And he's cute, and he's great, and she's cute, and she's great. But they friends got to come in and help.
Well, I'm going to tell you what's happening because a lot of women, you know, honestly, your mama can tell you, your doctor can tell you, your friends can tell you. But when he come and he kiss that neck, it's over. And that's what he doing. He kissing that neck.
Yeah, girl, but when my doctor tells me I need to look at things a little different.
Haven't you been in a... I feel like I can't say anything because I've been in that kind of situation. In college, I was dating this guy that everyone disapproved of, and there's just something about it. You have to experience it for yourself. I appreciate that my friends, like, intervene, but I had to learn on my own.
Yeah. Maybe, you know, some of her friends also reap the benefits of her dating Chris Brown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Be like, girl, I can't get in the club. You there with Chris?
Right.
We good. You know, like, they want to be a part of that circle. So, really, are your friends going to tell you leave that? If they're your real friends?
If you're real friends.
Yes, they'll tell you, because you shouldn't surround yourself with yes people that are going to lie because it's convenient for them. But you want to have real friends that'll tell you the truth.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Sometimes, you know, you think in the back of your mind, if it's your dude and you really liking him and your friends try to tell you, you be like, oh, my friend kind of hating.
Yes. See, that's why I don't say nothing. I ain't got nothing to say. My name Bennett. I ain't in it. My name Paul. That's between y'all. I have nothing to say.
Well, let me tell you.
They mad at you, right?
Yeah,
And then the boyfriend get mad, because we all do it. We go, well, you know, Tamara had told me that you wasn't good with me and I should stop letting you walk all over me.
He's like, stay away from her. She trying to ruin us?
Yes, I can't.
She wants to be with me. She's just mad.
I do intervene, though, at least once with my friends.
What do you
because
say?
I feel like I just tell them the truth. Like, listen, I don't know, that guy is kind of a, you know, I don't think...
Tamara,
I don't think
you like this one.
What?
Somebody tells you a story about that man, you're not into it, what do?
I go...
You stop hanging out with them. Anytime that Tamara doesn't like something, she won't tell you, and she just goes, there it is, that's how you know.
That's how I feel.
Tam, what's the hardest conversation you ever had with your homegirl?
Well, she was dating a bag, and I saw it, so literally I just told my friend, like, hey, I don't think this guy is really into you. You think it's more than what it is. And of course, she didn't want to listen to me. At first, she thought I was hating. So then I said, you know what? I'm just going to be honest up front once, and then you could do whatever you want to do. And that was that.
I think we're blaming the women a lot in these situations, okay? Can we just ask, just ask guys out there. Can you guys please be the type of man that you could see your daughter dating?
But until then, ladies, smarten up.
Not when you're 20-something.
If you think about it, though, you know what's better.
Yeah,
Every guy
but a man only treats you the way you allow him to treat you. And you have to have enough respect for yourself to be able to step up and step out and be like, this ain't cute. One time I had to have an inter-friendship with my friend because she was getting a really bad reputation.
Like, what you mean?
She's a great girl, but she was doing her thing and doing a lot of the thing. Yes. And I told her, I said, look, man, it's getting a little out of control. Like, people are talking, birds of a feather flock together. I don't know if I want to be in this flock.
Right.
I had a friend like that because as a female comic, there are more males than females in this industry. So I try to, you know, give advice to the younger, you know, females, and I tell them, hey, don't sleep with a bunch of male comics. And this one particular one, she kept doing it. That's when I did step in. I'm like, because these weren't even boyfriends. This was just dudes, like, you know? And then she wasn't even getting nothing. She wasn't getting on stage or nothing. I'm like, you ain't getting nothing from it. You know, so you have to stop. So in that case, I did step in and I said something. But, you know, like you said, it's on the women. We have to think higher of ourselves. And when we think higher of ourselves, we do better.
And don't you think, I mean, for me...
You knew better, you do better.
I think it's just showing your friends love. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And if you say it with love, then they shouldn't get mad at you. And then when they do realize that you were right, then, you know, they come back to you.
Oh, that's
know that you love them.
embarrassing.
However, I do have one rule, though. I never say I told you so when they do come back.
That's,
that's the last thing that you want to hear.
I knew he wasn't no good, girl. I knew it. I felt it in my bones that he wasn't going to be... I tried to tell... I put my hand on the Bible. I knew that he wasn't no good for you, and I'm glad he gone. I ain't like him no way. He had ugly feet.
If they're your real friend, they have no problem coming back and saying it. They should be the one saying, you know what? You were right. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for helping me.
How often does that
Thank you for being a real friend.
No, they do.
Not a lot.
That doesn't happen a lot. I was going to say, Tamara, when you found out, it came to a clearing that you were with a bad guy for you.
I went to my best friend and I said, thank you. Thank you for looking out for me. I appreciated that she did intervene. It just showed me that she loved me.
Well, how long did it take you to listen, though?
See, I was one of these girls. It took me...
Sip that tea.
It took me about a year and a half.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
To figure it out?
To figure it out.
So what was the light?
Well, he did me wrong.
You had to see it for yourself.
Yes, I had to see it for myself. Because a lot of the times, women, we think we can change somebody.
Yes.
Or we just choose, because we love them so much, we are blind, we choose not to see it.
Yeah,
Loyalty.
I agree with that, because, you know, I used to love me a project, honey. Somebody I could just transform and change their personality. I could cut their hair, put a nice pair of clothes on. Oh, you look cute, 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 but you dogging me.
Okay.
You know?
Do it yourself.
Transform.
Don't work. Not for a man, because you can't get a man to change his underwear half of the time. So you ain't going to change his personality.
And there's something about men that like to be bad, that they enjoy being good and making their girl happy, but then something just leads them to always want to show off and be bad when it's inside of them.
I think it's a maturity thing.
Of course,
You know what I mean? Like, I remember when I was like 21, I ain't want nobody my age, because I couldn't handle it. Like, you got too many games. Like, you Milton Bradley up in here. Like, for real. You every game in the store. I can't handle it. So I always kind of like, you know, a little older thug, you know, type. You know what I mean? Because you kind of got to be rough around the edges, but you kind of got to know how to treat me like a lady.
I do like a bad boy, though. I admit that. Woo, yeah, that's...
Okay, wait. Tamar, you mentioned Karrueche for an intervention. How about we just throw out an intervention, say, with Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Sad.
Well, that's the thing, and they so rich, which is the reason why I think they keep coming back together. It's hard when you got a lot of money and you got a lot of success to really find true friends. So I think they step out on each other, and then they realize, you know what, it's just me and you, so then they get back together, and then here comes some other person. Here comes some other person. They break up.
I think they are each other's first love.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I see.
So that's going to linger for a while.
Well, you know, in the case of Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift keeps trying to get her to break up with Justin. I mean, as a matter of fact, Taylor has moved, you know, to New York to try to intervene, you know, and so I think this is an example of a friend trying to help. Yeah. Trying to help somebody. What's going on?
Because I completely, utterly disagree, homegirl. Okay, I just have to be honest. I love Taylor. I'm a big, big, huge Taylor Swift fan, okay? And, you know, I enjoy her breakup songs. So she can't really figure it out with the men. And let's not act like she just, I think I'm going to move to Connecticut. No, punkin', you move to your man's neighborhood, his family's neighborhood. Get your life together. You have no room to talk about her.
She gonna sing to you, haters gonna hate.
Have any of you guys worked with Selena? Because I've only met her, and she's so sweet.
She's a really sweet girl. I knew her from Disney Channel days, and she's an incredibly sweet girl. She actually has a really good head on her shoulders. So
you would never pair them together, right? Justin and Selena?
I've never met Justin.
Justin used to be my neighbor. He's a smart dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, and he's not a bad boy like that. I just think he got a little thug in him. You know what I mean? Because he got like thuggish friend, you know.
But there's a difference between the thug definition to me and Justin Bieber like peeing in public restroom mop baths.
He be drunk.
Like, it's just wrong.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
Speaking of allegedly being drunk,
right?
Have you guys ever had to have one of these really, really serious conversations with somebody and you just need a little bit of liquid courage? No?
It depends. If it's something lighthearted and fun and I want you to know how much I love you, my bubbles, I have anything bubbly, or something like light, like wine. If I need to get deep, and I need to get like a little bit more heavy, I have something a little bit stronger.
Not the type of drink. What type of conversation?
Look like you fiending, Jeannie.
Because I got about your drink.
Jeannie fiending over here.
Jeannie
She said, I like something bubbly. I need something.
Okay, I'm feeling it. Okay, so yes, I do. I absolutely do because it loosens you up. Don't you feel like
But to say what, girl?
Like I had to tell my girlfriend one time that I felt like her kid was a little rude in other people's houses. And that was hard because I'd go with her.
That is a hard conversation.
And
I
you
knew,
took a
and
shot.
I knew she didn't see it. Yes. So I did. I had to take couple because she got really offended. But I was like, I just want you to know what all of our friends are saying. If you're asking me why I'm hanging out with all of our friends and you're not invited, it's because you keep bringing your kid and your kid is jumping on top of sofas.
The Tasmanian devil. But I do agree with that. In that case, if everyone else is talking about it, as my friend, I expect you to tell me because there's something wrong with everyone else saying it and no one saying it to me.
Yeah, but if it's a group of y'all, they did you wrong, girl.
Me?
Yeah, because if it's a group of friends and they sent you to tell her the bad news, that ain't right. That's wrong.
They didn't send me. I stepped up because I saw that she was being left out. So I felt like I didn't want. I hate when friends break up. I'm the type that went and like called a little
wanted
something.
to just fix it.
Yes, but I had to take a 3 glasses deep to kind of like
That's
get
it?
there.
Well, let me tell you. 3 glasses.
Really? More?
Yes, girl. I mean, like 3 or more, I turn into a Yana. I be trying to fix people's life all the time. Every time
she is not kidding.
I'm serious. I become this like guidance counselor or something. Well, what's wrong? What's your steps? What do you want to do?
Well, that's not fair, Tamar, because you say that when I drink, I spill all my tea.
You show.
But I tell you all my
TV.
business when I drink because you are a guidance counselor. It's not my fault.
No.
It's like I'm there to confess.
Yeah, but what about drinking when you're on a date or when you want to tell a guy something? That's when I really drink.
Like,
I
tell
get
him
that
what?
brown liquor.
Yeah, what
you
do we
tell
know?
them?
Because if it
Like,
involves
if
guys,
it's
I get
somebody
angry.
new, because you know how okay, you know.
What do you say, Lonnie? I'm curious.
You know, are you the one? Are we gonna be together? Them type of conversations. Then if he say no, then I could deny it in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blame it on alcohol.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Aren't drunk words like true words? Because you really can't use that excuse now.
Lie.
Yes, I can.
No,
Yes, I can.
Some people say
Yes, I
that
can.
liquor is truth serum.
It is. It's the truth serum.
I disagree.
Yeah.
Really?
I feel
Girl,
like
no,
I
you
tell
don't.
the truth when I'm sober, but sometimes I think I can be more friendly and more loving when I have a few drinks in me.
That's what happens to me.
Yes.
When I drink a little too much, I just go on a huge love
What
fest.
is that?
Have you not received a text from me saying,
Yes,
I love
we
you
have.
so much?
Many.
That's when you drunk? I thought you really
Oh,
felt
I didn't
that
know.
way.
Yeah.
I feel that way.
You tried me.
I do feel that way.
And
I'm
you start
offended.
asking questions.
What kind of
remember?
questions do I ask? I don't remember.
Come on, or I'm gonna have to tell America.
Tell me.
Tell
I don't know.
Lonnie, I want to know. You have me very nervous, Lonnie.
You tell.
Wait,
You remember when we were at the hotel and she got a couple of drinks in her?
I do become a like a little sex goddess.
Yeah.
I start sexting.
Yep.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
With Lonnie?
Can I? Not with
No,
Lonnie.
not with me.
No, Tamar.
No, and
No,
then
with
she
my
starts
husband, I want to.
asking
You're right. I
questions.
want to. Yes,
Like,
I do.
Like positions. And
Wait.
she
Well, thank you,
starts-
Lonnie.
Those are the
That's
best
the
girlfriend
appropriate time,
conversations. Those are the best girlfriend conversations.
And I enjoyed that about her because it loosens her up and it makes me not feel like I'm just so nasty. I'm like, ooh,
Wait a minute. I say though, Lonnie, thanks for your advice that night.
Thank
It was
you.
amazing.
Well, what you do?
I can't.
Yes.
You gotta
Does
keep something.
Adam thank me?
Adam thanks you very much.
You're welcome, Adam.
I will say, yes, I remember this now, because if you start at the beginning, then over the weekend, late night, I got a text from Tamara telling me to bring aspirin the next day to work because she had a great weekend.
She don't even need to drink to spill somebody's tea. Look
No,
at that.
weekend. But I get excited about that because my friend's a mom and she works a lot. So whenever I'm like, I'm bringing aspirin and fun stuff like that.
We just want to say be careful when you drink.
Yes.
Be careful who you drink
And
around.
drink, don't drink and drive.
Don't drink.
Don't
and
drink and
drive.
drive. Drink responsibly and only drink around the people that you want to spill your tea around.
Exactly.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
I love it.
It happens.
Guys, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I couldn't even sleep last night because everybody listen up. It's Cabbage Patch! All right, so this is where we take a gorgeous designer bag, we fill it up with all types of crazy surprises, and today's bag, ladies, it's epic, because it's a Chanel! This grand shopping tote retails, you guys, for $2,900. And after we play with all the fun stuff inside, we're giving this work of art away to one of our lucky audience members here. Okay, not only one of you guys are going home with this Chanel bag, but one of you lucky viewers at home will also get a chance at their very own Chanel bag, too. Now, these are perfect for anybody. Is anybody here besides myself a fan of Ryan Gosling? Okay, you get me. So, Ava Mendes, respect to her, she may have him down on lock, but guess what here at The Real? We got you guys on too! Oh! I'm a married woman, he's a taken man, this is the closest I can get to him, so I'm leaving these on.
What else is in there?
Okay, so, late night, how many of you guys love to order pizza?
Ooh, yes.
Okay, some people love it so much that this company decided to make a fragrance that claims to be exactly like pizza. Test it out.
On myself?
No, spray it on Ryan.
Yeah.
I'll spray it on Ryan. Spray it on Ryan. See if it really smells like pizza, because the smell of pizza is so delicious.
What it smell like?
It smells like cheese.
Yeah,
Like
it smells like pepperoni with mushrooms.
Yeah. Why would you guys make
But
my
the fact that
Ryan smell
you're
like...
sniffing the undies and saying it smells like pepperoni and cheese.
But why would you spray it on Ryan?
It does, doesn't it?
Okay, the next one. How many moms? We got 2 moms at the table here.
Yes.
You moms out there? All right. So one of the #1 things I always hear moms complaining about is not being able to have time to clean their house because they're so busy.
Very true.
Well, why don't you just put your little baby to work by having a onesie that's a mop? They're already crawling on the floor. They can clean it up, any spill. Would you guys have done this when your babies are too old now?
I would totally put Aiden in that.
Yes, I would have put my baby to work.
This is child labor. What are y'all doing?
Okay, so we love you.
Young. We're teaching them
So we
young,
love you
Mommy.
guys so much. We decided we have to put this to the test to see if it really works for you out there because you really should put your baby to work. Are you ready to see if it
Okay.
works?
Come
All right,
on
let's
out.
do it.
Let's see.
So you guys, this is Jenny. She's our amazing head here over at Wardrobe. She helps us in these gorgeous outfits.
And that's her
here is
beautiful
her baby,
baby,
Tyler.
Go, Tyler.
So Tyler, let's see if you can clean the floor for
Get to work,
me.
Tata.
Wait.
I don't
Tyler,
want to
cleaning the
clean
floor
the floor either. I cry.
I think that's so cute.
It is.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Tyler.
He's so cute.
That was adorable.
That was
Okay.
So cute. I love that.
So this gab bag is filled with so much good stuff, and it's all going home to one lucky audience member today. All right, before the show, we asked you to tell us who dragged the most family members here today to our show, and one girl, one real fan, shocked us all. Erin Washington. Okay, I see you, girl.
Touch it. Go ahead.
Oh,
All right.
my goodness.
So good. A little birdie told me that you ditched work to come here today.
Yes. Hopefully they're not watching.
It's not her fault. She's sick. She's not well. All right, so how many family members did you actually bring with you today?
We have a total of 5. So it's my cousin Ebony, Stancy, my sister Tremaine, and my sister Sherelle.
Wow.
Are you so happy for her?
Welcome back. Our next guest stars on the hit show Real Husbands of Hollywood. Yeah. Only problem with that is it means he's married. But it sure is gonna be fun staring at him. Give it up to one of the sexiest actors around, Boris Kodjoe. Thank you for joining us, Boris. But before you sit down, you have to take a spin at the heel, so go over there. Spin that wheel, Boris.
I'm a good spinner. That's what I do.
Come on over.
Yes.
Okay.
Craziest thing you've
ever done for love. Have a seat. Have
okay.
a seat.
My wife was shooting her TV show in Toronto, so I decided to fly over there, and she was shooting this scene with a Boris lookalike. So I pulled him out. I walked up behind her and put my my hands on her shoulder, and she turned around and she started screaming. Like, ah! And then we kissed and rolled off in the sunset.
Oh my God, Boris, can we reenact that scene? Can we reenact it right now?
So oh my gosh. Say the monologue.
We gotta say something.
Because you don't understand how I feel about
okay.
you.
It's okay. It's okay. That was pretty good. That was
Did you feel it?
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
That was exactly like it.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. For those of you that don't know, Boris was born in Germany. And the question I have is there a difference between the women here and the women back home?
Oh, yeah. The first thing that struck me immediately was that you guys are straightforward.
Very.
When I first came here, I was 19. I went to college here, and I couldn't speak English very well. So these girls would walk up and say something. I had no idea what they were saying, so I would agree to everything.
Oh!
Wow.
Like what? Like what's an example?
Well, you know, she would walk up and say, hey, I want to rock your world. And I would be, thank you.
Right. I did try it.
Rock your world.
So you like laid back women. So you the one who hit on Nicole?
Nicole and I were friends, and it sort of slowly developed into married and 2 kids.
Well, speaking of your wife, Nicole Ari Parker, do you have any deal breakers when it comes to like steamy love scenes with other co-stars?
She's been with, you know, Denzel and Eddie Murphy. And so we have this rule where there's the no tongue rule, number 1.
Okay.
And then there's the no nipple in mouth rule.
What? Nipple
Well, I mean,
in
it's
mouth?
not necessary.
Who does that?
Well,
Making scene.
So no tongue in mouth, no nipple in mouth.
Got it.
It's
Got
pretty
it.
straightforward.
Got it. Okay.
So, Boris, you are in the new Zayn-inspired film, Addicted, which we know is very hot and steamy. Your boy Tyson was here the other week.
I know, he couldn't speak when he came back.
Really?
His voice was gone. He said he was naked all day long.
Yes, he was.
He had a good time.
Oh, when he came back, he talked like this. Oh, the movie's great.
What?
And I was like, what is wrong with you?
Our audience greatly appreciated
They
it.
sure did. Yeah.
Yes, they did. Good welcome.
It's all for a good purpose then.
But we wanted to know, what did you love most about the role?
Well, my role, I played a husband. I played Jason Reynard, who's married to the beautiful Sharon Leal. And I find out that she's a sex addict. She's been sleeping with Tyson Beckford, amongst others.
Yeah.
And that she certainly does it in the movie. Right, Tamara?
Right. You're so right.
Okay, but I'm uber excited about the 3rd season of Real Husbands of Hollywood.
So funny.
All right, Boris, what can we look forward to this season?
Well, you've been on the show, so you know it's insanity every day. Craziness ensues, and when you're dealing with Kevin Hart, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You got to be on your toes at all times. Yeah.
I read an article that you and your wife started a foundation for spina bifida after your daughter Sophie was diagnosed.
Yeah.
What are the goals for that foundation?
Well, number 1, we want to raise awareness because it's a 75% preventable birth defect. A lot of women out there don't know how to protect themselves, and the key is folic acid. You have to be on folic acid the whole time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially in the first 10 weeks of conception, that's when the spinal cord develops. And the other thing we're doing is we're advocating all across the world for fortification, which is when governments decide to put folic acid in flour and rice. Because when you do that, women are already protected right away. And the numbers drop by 50% within 6 months. So it's a huge deal. So our goal with Sophie's Voice Foundation is to eradicate spina bifida worldwide in the next 10 years.
That's amazing.
Right.
That's amazing. Wow. We're going to take a quick break, but don't think you're getting off that easy, Boris.
Uh-oh.
When we come back, we're going to take a little trip. I hope you brought your passport.
I did.
We'll be right back. You're watching The Real.
We're back, and we're learning how to say the real in German with the sexy Boris Kodjoe.
The real.
How do you say the real in German?
In Germany, the real is Wirklichkeit. It doesn't sound as sexy as the real.
It all sounds sexy.
Yeah, but we're going to do a lot of sexy German things here on the stage today.
Yes, exactly. Because
baby.
Give it up
you
for that
say you're
sexy
German, you say you're German, but I don't hear a German accent. I don't see any lederhosen.
Es ist mir doch egal, ob du denkst, dass ich Deutscher bin oder nicht. Es ist mir echt
Oh,
egal.
God. But you didn't even bring us any sauerkraut. What's up with that? So that's right. You're going to have to prove just how German you are by performing a few traditional German pastimes.
Yep.
So if you make it to the end...
This is what we do all day.
Yes, if you make it to the end of our challenge, it'll prove that you are like a full-fledged German.
Ooh, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Now, the Germans have been cracking nuts for good luck since
Whoa! Hello.
Hello. Show us how it's done by filling up this bowl with cracked nuts. I believe in you. I know you got this.
Here's 1, 2, crack it up!
Oh!
This is how we do it. This is how real Germans crack nuts. See that?
Ciao.
Well, there you have it. Lonnie, what do you have?
I don't think you're ready.
What's up?
Tell me in German, because I'm lurking, that I'm a beautiful, sexy, African-American plus-size woman.
Lonnie, you a queen.
Okay. Du bist eine wunderschöne, schwarze Königin, die ein bisschen abnehmen muss.
Did you call me a cardigan? Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Boris. I read that all German men know how to play the accordion. So show me what you got.
Yes, we all do.
Okay.
From birth.
Yes, from birth. You have to show me what you got. Come on.
Yes. All right, let's go.
Ready? I'll play with you.
That's the real
1,
Okay, ready?
2, I'm ready.
Ready? Go. You're so cute. High five. You got it.
Okay, Sophie, Boris.
well.
Yeah.
Ciao.
What we got here?
Any German worth his salt knows a thing or two about bratwurst,
Oh,
right?
of course.
So tell me, which of these sausages is a brat?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay.
Oh, that's not it.
No. How do you know?
That's here.
No, you got to.
Okay. Nope, that's not it. No, it's not it. Oh, there we go.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
All right.
Yes, you're right. Stop.
I am the worst king.
He's a real German, you guys.
Okay.
All right. Over to Tamar.
All right, boys. Now, that was pretty good. That was real convincing. But
What we
for us
doing?
to fully believe you, we need you to hit us with your best German polka. That's like German twerking. Can you do that? I don't know how to do it.
Okay, stand like this way. That's side step.
Okay.
Good.
Oh my God! Get it, Tamar!
I can't do that.
The only thing better than takeout is leftover takeout. But let's be real. Are we taking our life in our hands when we decide it's still safe to eat days later? Today, we are here to help. We're going to tell you when some of your takeout faves expire. This is Time to Go Takeout Edition. All right. First up, you, Tamar.
This right here is some shrimp noodles, honey.
Okay, Chinese takeout. Looks yummy.
That looks delicious.
Okay, how long can you keep this container in your refrigerator and it still be safe to eat?
I would have to say maybe a day and a half, 2 max. Goodbye.
Day and a half, 2 max.
Gotta
okay?
go.
The answer is a day. One day. You are so smart, Tamar. This has seafood in it, so it's never a good idea to keep it longer than that. Seafood grows bacteria quickly, especially if it has a shell or the food is warm. So you could be opening yourself up to possible food poisoning, particularly if you let your food sit for a bit in the car or on the counter after a meal, which I tend to do.
See, I knew
so
that.
pack it in an airtight container and put it in the fridge right away if you want to enjoy it the next day. But toss it after that.
Yes.
All right, Lonnie, you're next. What do you have for us?
One of my old-time favorites.
Yummy.
Ah,
Ooh,
okay.
Pizza.
All right, pizza arrives at least once a week at some households. So, Lonnie, can you guess how long you can keep leftover pizza?
Till it's gone.
Lonnie, you have
That's
to...
about an hour. Okay,
An hour?
yes.
Okay, you should toss that pizza after 4 days. 4 days.
That's
it?
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. After that, it starts to go bad, and this is really, really gross. Mold starts to grow on the pizza.
Ew.
Yes, for the record, you should never leave it in the original box because, yes, it dries out. So wrap those leftover pieces in foil and toss them in the oven when you want to reheat. But after 4 days, it's time to go. Okay? All right. Adrian, you're next. This takes me back to a good old-fashioned Sunday dinner.
Rotisserie chicken.
Nice. Okay. If you don't finish the whole bird in one meal, how long can you keep this before it should fly the coop?
Oh. I'm gonna say it's big. I'm gonna say like a week.
Yeah. A week. The answer is 3 days.
Oh, wow.
She's so single, girl.
I've been eating some funky chicken.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
But this is why. Juices from the chicken can start to grow bacteria, and oftentimes you can't go by the smell alone. Here's a tip. Cut the bird into smaller pieces and store it in the coolest part of the fridge, which is usually the back of the fridge. But even then, make sure to toss it after the expiration date.
Got it.
Good to know. Good to know.
All right, Jeannie, what do you have for us?
All right, so I got one of my hubby's favorites.
Okay. We have a takeout deli meat sandwich. A good sub can often be ginormous, so you may find yourself wanting some leftovers. So, how long can you keep this sandwich in your fridge, Jeannie?
4 days.
4 days? All right.
I would even push 5 if I smell it and it's okay.
Okay. All right, we toss this guy after 5 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The sandwich bread and veggies may start to get soggy, and that's not very appealing. Yeah. So to avoid this, take the meat out of the sandwich, wrap it in plastic wrap, and keep it for only 5 days.
Oh.
You roll up deli meat, it's a great snack, but if you notice the meat getting slimy, you've got to get rid of it. And if you ever forget how long food's been in the fridge, just don't take the risk. Just toss it out.
All right, ladies, I'm feeling it today, so I need to let it all hang out, all right? Okay, so what do y'all say if we have ourselves an old school impromptu dance-off?
Here's how it goes. We'll yell out an old school dance move, and if you feel the spotlight on you, step out and shake what your mama gave you, okay? Yes. All right, are you ready? Let's find our first dancer. Okay. Show us the Cabbage Patch.
Yes.
Ready? Okay.
Sorry.
Yo, she's killing it.
She's doing it.
Yes! She really got the moves, honey.
Yes.
So let's keep it going. Our next spotlight dancer is... Mama, show us the butterfly.
Catch it. Go, Tamar.
Hey.
Do one leg.
Take it low. Take it low. Take it low. Hey.
That was cute.
Get that butterfly going.
That was some serious butterfly, but we're not done yet. Let's find our next spotlight dancer. Come on. You come on out, girl, because I want to see you do the sprinkler, girl.
Ready? Up, up, up.
Take it low. Take it high. Take it